I am back. So today for you, I am going to try to do something that has only been done by a very few individuals. I am going to attempt to get my money's worth and figure out how to make subculture work for me. Today might be a shit show. In fact, it probably will be a shit show, but we're gonna give it a good go. I have an idea for a look that I would like to do, so I guess we'll just go ahead and get started. So the first thing that I'm gonna use is I'm gonna try to squeeze out the last of this illuminating Cover FX primer that I can get out of here to prime my face. Oh, yeah, that's a little too much. I squeeze the rest of the tube out and that's too much. Who's gonna use this much primer? Shit. Can't get it back in the tube now, Amber. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. And this primer, I have noticed, is not like the other Cover FX primer where it's like a silicone base and it helps with your pores. This doesn't do that. This is more of like a lotion consistency, but as you can see, very glowy. I'm not sure if this is going to even show up underneath my foundation today. I ran out of my very favorite foundation, which is not anything super fabulous. It's the Rimmel BB cream. I love that business so hard. I have tried so many different foundations, and like from higher end to drugstore products, and the Rimmel one is by far my very favorite. I adore it. So today I'm going to be using the matte poreless Maybelline Fit Me foundation in 120. I used this yesterday and it was too dark. So I'm also going to try something that has not worked for me in the past. This is why I said that this is probably going to be a shit show. I'm going to be using this palette that has not worked for me in the past, and also the Cover FX drops here, the pigment drops or custom cover drops, to try to mix it and be my shade. Are we ready? Let's do it. So I have a dampened beauty blender. I don't know if you're supposed to get it like wet in water, which is what I do, and then I wring it out, or if you're supposed to like spray on the setting spray onto it to dampen it, but I just feel like this is what I know to do, so that's what I do. Let me know if I'm screwing it up. As always, I am here to teach and to learn. Humans are never done learning. We always have something to learn, and if you're not learning every day, you are not getting better. So I'm just putting a few drops of this on top of my foundation that I have on here, and I'm going to just mix it up, and we will see what happens. I'm nervous, but I just thought about it, and I probably shouldn't be putting this on my face right now, considering I know I'm gonna have a shitload of fallout from Subculture. Get it together, Amber. Oh my goodness. So far this seems to be matching a lot better. The custom cover drops, for some reason, when I have used them in the past, I don't know if it was the foundation that I was mixing it with that it didn't like. I don't know. It just sort of separated on my skin. Maybe it was the primer. I don't know. It's so weird. Like, there should be instructions for all this stuff, like does not play well with others. I have some stuff upstairs right now that I have put on. It's the Estee Lauder, I can't remember what it's called, the one that everybody always talks about. That one, for some reason, I put that on my skin and it just goes like, eh, and it looks like caked, and it starts to separate, and it's terrible. It looks absolutely terrible. I don't know how other people use it and make it work for them, but it does not work for me. So far, not terrible with the Cover FX drops mixed in there. I probably should have used a different primer because it's like all of my pores, all of my wrinkles, every single thing just looks so much more, even under my eyes, it just looks so much more like, hey, look at me, here I am, instead of hiding them, which is not what you want. You don't want everybody to look at you and you look like a damn 80-year-old lady. That is every wrinkle, every. Can you all see this? All. Look at my eyes. Just. While I might be getting older, I don't really want to look like I'm getting older. Just. You failed me, Cover FX. Concealer. Not today. I really think that that would just make everything worse. So I'm going to go ahead and powder, and then we're going to get into Subculture. Does my face look white to you? Maybe it wasn't my color. Maybe I'm a little lighter. Maybe not. Anywho, the powder that I have used today is the Clinique Transparency 3 setting powder. And you know, I feel like this video is turning into, it might just be products I hate video today. Because my husband actually picked this up for me. Ladies, you send your husband to the store, boyfriend, your significant other, when you send them to the store to go and get makeup products for you, be specific. Like, this is the aisle, this is the shelf, this is exactly what it looks like. Here's a photo, ask for help. Because I sent my husband, I said, babe, I need you to go and get me like some, I'm totally out of powder, I need some translucent setting powder, cheapest stuff, doesn't matter, just get it drugstore, no more than $5. So my husband goes in and he asks, and this was when we were in Ramstein, he goes in and he asks the ladies that work there, he says, my wife needs some powder. And so of course they direct him over to the expensive area. And so my husband comes home with this Clinique powder. I don't know how much it cost, but it certainly was not in the $5 range for sure. So I open it up, I'm like, okay, well, you know, whatever, I need powder, I'll just use this and we'll see how it goes. And I open it up and it smelled like dead bodies were ground up and put in here after they had decayed for about 20 years. And it doesn't smell so bad anymore. I guess like the floral notes are starting to come through. I don't like this powder. I just wanted to give it a second chance because it's been sitting in my makeup drawer for a really long time, but I feel like I'm probably gonna throw this out because, again, my eyeballs, my under eyes, I look like I am 50 years old. Now that I powdered this, y'all have to see. It's, oh my God. Can you see the creasing? Look at my forehead. Look at my eyes. Oh. I think we're just gonna call this video Full Face of Products I Hate. I think that's where we're going right now. That's where we're headed. Let's get into Subculture and then we will come back and do the rest of our face. We may just have to just stop and just go wash it off and say no thank you. So what I really wanted to do today was sort of like a green look for fall. So I grab my fluffy brush, I'm going to go into this color, and don't judge me because this palette is quite dirty. I love the highlighter shades. I love the highlighter shades in Subculture. So I'm going to go ahead and go in with this color up here, and this is called Dawn, and that is going to be my base color. And with this stuff, I plop it on. I don't tap off the excess. I want it all on there, just all over. See, I like this. This color actually blends out really nicely. It looks pretty. I like that one. That one's a good one. We're gonna get, where it's gonna get a little iffy is when we start getting into these greens and the darker colors at this end, I believe. I'm gonna go ahead and zoom you guys in a little bit so that you can see more of what I'm doing. I wish my mirror wasn't so tall so I could have it like sort of down in front of me, and then I would be all like, you only get this side. This is the only side of my face you get to see. So my next color, and this might be a mistake, but I'm going to go in with this color here called New Wave for my next transition color. And I'm going to use this sort of fluffy-ish flat brush from Luxie, 227T. And I'm going to try to put it right here in my crease here just as a transition color to transition into the greens. And that is very pigmented. How are we looking? I feel like I want it to blend a little bit more, but it's not as bad as I was expecting. I feel like I need to add a little bit more here in the inner corner. So I'm gonna pick up a different brush. This one is, oh my goodness. I'm going to use my new Alamar Cosmetics fluffy brush to see if I can get this to blend in here a little bit more. Same color. So far so good. Very vibrant colors on screen. Doesn't look so vibrant in person, but so far so good. Not so bad. Here comes, this is where we're about to get into some trouble because I want to do a green look. Let's get into the greens. So I'm going to use this Luxie brush. It's like slightly stiff, slightly fluffy. It is the 213T. And I'm going to go in this color here called Destiny. And I'm just going to try to put it in my crease here just to sort of start getting some of that green to blend in with the colors that I've already put on. And I'm going to pick up my Alamar brush that I used before just to try to sort of, to blend it again with no extra product on it. So that has added some depth. I'm just going to see if I can use a little bit, whatever's left on this brush to do the other side. Okay, so I got like most of the color on there and I'm just going to try to go in and blend it out a little bit. I'm picking up a little bit of Dawn to try to blend it up here because it looks very harsh still. Blend, damn it! I think that's about as good as it's going to get for that color. I wish that it would blend. It also looks like it's oxidized quite a bit. It does not look like green anymore. It does not look green. It looks like a grayish taupey color. Now we're going to go in and try to get some green color in there. And we're going to go in with this deeper color called Untamed with my Luxie small tapered blending brush. Pray for me. Okay, again, I'm going to go in with my fluffy brush with my same base color, Dawn, and try to blend this out. I'm going to go in with a little bit of New Wave just to add some of that warm color back into it here. I decided as I was putting this on that I was going to try to do a halo eye because I have some really beautiful shimmers in this palette. So that's what we're doing. I feel like I'm not really achieving the green. It's sort of going more into a dark blue black sort of look. One thing that really ticks me off about this palette is that it oxidizes so bad. So the colors that you think you're using are not those colors. Like for example, I'm pretty sure All Star right here turns into like black, which is not fair. Axis too. I'm gonna try to put a little bit of Axis on here just to deepen this outer. So to finish this halo eye on the top here, I am going to go ahead and grab the Alamar Cosmetics, the flat brush that I just received in my BoxyCharm. If you have not signed up for BoxyCharm yet, you should. I just got $119 worth of product on Friday for $21 a month. I will link it down below for you guys if you guys want to sign up. And if you do sign up with my link, that means that I get some free goodies, which means I have more products to review for you guys. So I'm going to go in with this flat brush into this color here, Adorn. It's a shimmer color here, and I'm gonna put this right in the center. I feel like I'm so disappointed because this is not going green like I wanted it to go green, but maybe it'll tie in at the end. So this color is not applying very well with a brush, so I'm just gonna go ahead and use my finger instead. I love this color, it is beautiful. Now I'm going to pick up a little bit of Destiny here, this green shade that I started out with, and I'm gonna try to blend out the edges a bit. Well, that didn't work so well. So that sucked. I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my brush and try to add a little bit more of this color because I just covered up a bunch of it. There we go. Okay, so I reapplied that coppery color, the Adorn, and I'm just gonna take this, whatever's left on this brush, and just sort of smudge it on the outer edges here, just to try to blend that in so it's not super harsh lines. So for the very center of that, I'm going to go ahead and try to pick up some of this color Electric, this highlight color here, and just see if I can get it right in the center there. And that did nothing. That did nothing. Okay, I feel like that's about as good as that's gonna get. So we're gonna try out this Rolly eyeliner that I just got in a BoxyCharm this last Friday. It is a roll-on eyeliner. It has a little wheel in here, and we're gonna see how this goes. This is, I don't know how this is gonna go, but we will see. Oh, it's weird. It feels weird. It feels weird. I don't know if I like this. Oops. I guess I'm doing a double line on this side. Okay, so this feels weird. It feels like I'm gonna stab my eye with it. I don't like it. And you have to make sure that you set it down exactly where you picked it up from, because as you can see on this side, I have 2 lines now. Single line on this side, 2 lines on this side, because I didn't do that. It's not very easy to use. We will see how this wears. It looks like it's already dried down. I don't know, I give it like a 50 out of 100 rating for this guy. Not awesome, but maybe I just need to learn how to use it. We'll see. I feel like it's impossible to get it close up into your waterline to close it off because it just feels so stabby. I'm gonna finish up and smoke out my bottom lash line here. I'm just gonna pick up Dawn again with my big fluffy brush, just like I did at the top, and mirror it maybe? I don't know, I might use some other colors. I just realized I don't have eyebrows on. How come y'all didn't tell me I didn't have eyebrows on? Oh my goodness. So I'm gonna get my eyebrows going here real quick and get these done, because I feel like makeup doesn't even look good unless you have eyebrows. I really love how when people do makeup, they always make the weird faces. I want to see pictures of y'all's makeup faces, your weird faces, like mascara or lower lash line. Send me those. I want to see them because I know I'm not the only one. I am now going to use my Wander Beauty Unlashed mascara, both top, bottom. And then we're going to finish up the face. I'm going to go in with my Morphe little pencil brush. I think this is the E36 here. And I'm going to pick up that same green color that I attempted to make work for the really small portion here, the halo, that I tried to make pop, but it wouldn't in there. But I do know for a fact that this is going to look awesome for the inner corner highlight. So I'm going in here with Electric, the green highlight shade here. And I really dig into this. I love this shit. It's so pretty. It's so different. It's like has gold and like super lime green. You'll see, watch. And that is it for the eyes. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish up the face stuff. Okay, so funny story is on Monday I was going through and I was trying to edit all of my footage that I had done on Monday, trying to get 2 videos together, and I get to the very end of this video and I was so excited because I felt like this was one of my best yet, and there was a last 10-minute segment at the end that would not play. It just was corrupted or something, so I whipped this back together, this whole look back together. We are almost a week past the original filming date, just so that I can finish up this last segment for you guys, because I was not going to let that video footage go unseen. I am going to line my lips with the Gentle Blue Brown Sugar pencil. One of the tricks that I have learned with lining my lips is, instead of having the harsh angles up here, to try to just go across and make them be a little bit more smooth and rounded, and it gives the appearance of it gives a more youthful appearance when you do your lips that way. And I'm going to fill them in all the way. So the muse for this entire look has been this lip topper. It's by Siggy. It's called a Comic Crush. I got this with my charms on BoxyCharm, and it is a beautiful metallic lip topper with greens and purples. I feel like this one would be perfect to go with the eye look that I was trying to create with the greens. So let's give this a go to finish our look. I really like this lip topper. I feel like it gives me fall, witchy, vampy vibes, and it has a green. You look at it one way, it's just greens and purples. It's so beautiful and it's so unique, and I really, really love it. So this is the finished look, and I want to hear from you guys what you're in the comments section. Let me know, what do you think? Is it too much? Did I do a good job? What do we think about Subculture? Did I make it work? You be the judge. I look forward to hearing from you guys, and until next time, see you later. Waste. What a waste. Being wasteful today. Better? Yes. I think I fixed it. Okay. Scoot. I feel like I need warmer coffee. This coffee is cold. I don't like it. I'm drinking it anyway. Okay. What am I gonna do here? So, what do you love, Amber? What do you love? I love the I do need a concealer. I really wish that this would be green. But it's not going to be green, Amber. It's just not. Now my battery is going to die again, so I'm going to have to walk around looking stupid until this battery charges. Okay. Well, what else? We'll be back to finish this. Okay. Do I want to do that to this side? Probably making it worse. Now I have 3 lines. Okay. You're right. Okay, so if I say so one more time, I'm gonna punch myself in my own face. Yeah, get in those wrinkles. Gonna look like a 80-year-old whore. Ochre. Ochre. So now say so one more time, Amber, and you're gonna get a punch in the face from yourself. Holy moly. No, I just can't do it. I can't life without it. I gotta go get it. I can't.